Hello, readers. We've been spending a lot of time talking about fiction books, and today we're going to switch gears. We're going to start talking about nonfiction books or informational books again. And when we talk about informational books, I know that these books are going to be teaching me real facts about a topic. Informational books also have a special part at the beginning. It's called the table of contents. And the table of contents teaches us what we're going to learn about a topic. So as I read each of the chapters in my table of contents, I'm starting to think about some of those facts that I'm going to learn about my topic. Just like when we read a fiction book for the first time, we get our minds ready to read. And we're going to do the same thing as we look at our informational books. So when I get my mind ready to read, I look at the title, I look at the cover, and I start to ask myself, what are some things that I already know about my topic? Well, my topic today is Arctic wolves. And as I'm looking at the cover, I'm reminded about something that I already know about Arctic wolves. I know that they live in very cold places and that their fur is white so that it helps them to blend in with their environment so that they can hide easily. So today, I'm getting my mind ready to read by thinking about what I already know. This is something that you'll try too when you're reading an informational book at home. Now today, as we're reading, we're going to pause a couple of times throughout the story so that we can stop and talk about some of the things that we've been learning. Because as I'm reading an informational book, one of the things that I think about are what are some new facts that I'm learning about this topic. So as I'm reading today, if you hear a new fact, something that you didn't know about Arctic wolves, I'd like you to show me a light bulb. And that will tell me that you're learning something new. And as I'm reading, if you hear a fact that you already knew, something that you knew was true about Arctic wolves, you can give me a connection. And that will show me that that's something you already knew. So show me what you'll do if you hear a new fact. You got it, your light bulb. And what will you do if you hear a fact that you already knew was true? All right, let's see what we can learn today about Arctic wolves. Arctic wolves. Let's take a minute and look at our table of contents. Our chapters today are called A Cold Life. Oh, so we're probably going to learn about the cold places where they live. Finding food. So what do you think we'll learn about in that chapter? What they eat, how they find their food. Let's talk. So we'll probably learn about some other interesting facts about Arctic wolves. And then we have our glossary at the end. A cold life. The Arctic is a very cold place. The tundra there is home to Arctic wolves. These animals have special ways of staying alive. The Arctic wolf has thick white fur that blends in with the snow. In places where the snow melts in the summer, the wolves may be gray or black. So let's pause there for a minute. What facts have you learned, or what facts did you already know that the author is telling us about Arctic wolves? Can you share with me something that you heard? Well, at the beginning of the story, I was talking about how I knew their fur was white so that they could do what? Blend in with their environment. And now I'm learning that if an Arctic wolf lives somewhere where the snow melts, that their fur can be different colors, like, yes, gray or even black. So we're learning a little bit more about what they look like. Arctic wolves have fur on the bottom of their feet. This keeps them warm when they walk on snow and ice. They also have short ears that help them keep in body heat. Wow, I just learned about why their short ears are important. You might have been showing me a light bulb too, if that was a new fact for you. It helps them to keep in body heat. Here's our next chapter. Finding food. Arctic wolves hunt animals such as caribou and Arctic hare. Once a wolf sees its prey, it runs fast to catch it. Sometimes it's hard for just one Arctic wolf to find food. They hunt in packs. Packs may travel hundreds of miles to find food. Two wolves are the leaders of the pack. They are mates. Arctic wolf mothers have 2 or 3 pups each year. So let's pause there. I want you to think about what we've heard so far. Can you share a new fact with me? Something that you've learned about Arctic wolves? On this page, the author was talking about what they call baby Arctic wolves. Do you remember what they were called? Yeah, pups. And how many pups does the mother have each year? 2 or 3. When Arctic wolf pups are full grown, they may leave the pack to find mates. The mates then start their own pack. Let's talk. Arctic wolves talk. A howling wolf may be telling its pack where it is. It may also be saying that it has found food. Arctic wolves make their ears flat to show fear. They show their teeth when they are angry. What is the wolf on the next page saying? Can you tell what he's saying by what the author just taught us? And then here we have some fast facts about wolves. It tells us about their height, their length, their weight, their diet, and their average lifespan, how long they live. So they're about 30 inches at the shoulder. Their length is about 6 feet from their nose to their tail. They weigh 80 pounds. Their diet, that would be things that they eat, oxen, caribou, foxes, hares, and birds. And their average lifespan is about 10 years in the wild. Let's pause there. Can you share with me another true fact that you've learned about Arctic wolves? What's something you heard that was something new for you? Yeah, I was learning on this page when they talked about how their ears, they make them flat. It shows that they're afraid. So that's something that when I was looking at the picture, I noticed. Is he showing flat ears or was he showing his teeth? His teeth. What did the author tell us that that means? Yeah, that they're angry. So today, what I'd like you to do at home is I want you to find an informational book. That's a book that's a nonfiction book that has true facts in it. And get your mind ready to read like we did with the Arctic Wolves book. Get your mind ready to read by thinking about some facts you already know about your topic. And then as you're reading today, I want you to pause as you're reading and ask yourself, what is the author teaching me? What are some facts that I've heard? And what are some new facts that I've learned? And after you finish reading today, see if you can find someone in your family to share a few of those new facts with. So I hope that you have fun today reading your new informational books. Have a great day.